Oh, you're very welcome back to the show. Now it's time to check in with Adrian Martin, who's whipping up a sweet treat for us.
Adrian, we're having Nutella profiteroles. Oh, sounds fantastic.
Yeah. I love the whistle in the background. Is that Jill?
Right, that was Jill. She's mad for profiteroles. Right, where do we begin?
Okay, so basically we start off in a saucepan firstly. And I have in here 60 grams of butter and 130 mils of water. And all we do is we bring that to a gentle simmer until the butter melts inside here. So then once you have that done, you take it off the heat. And then we just have 80 grams of plain flour into that. Now you get your wooden spoon and you just mix this in here. And what you're looking for, this will kind of form together and this will create like a paste-like consistency. So you can see it kind of cooks in the residual heat then. So it kind of, what you want to do at this stage is you want to cook out the flour. So the residual heat of the pot will do that for you. Okay. And my little tip for you is to remove any lumps or anything like that. It's just pop it back on the heat for literally like 30 seconds. So back on 30 seconds. And then we're going to let that take it off, and then we're going to add our eggs to it then as well. So the idea of this is that you're trying to make a nice smooth consistency without any kind of lumps and bumps, but also you don't want that horrible rawness of the flour in there as well. So take that off, nice and simple. Now we have 3 eggs here, which I've just whisked into a little jug, and the idea of this is go slow. So add basically the equivalent to 1 egg at a time in here. So you go in with 1, you mix, and you just kind of, you know, take your time with it, but mixing. And they always say that making choux pastry is like the greatest workout ever. It really is.
I didn't realise you were doing the pastry from scratch. I thought you used the frozen stuff or the bought-in stuff. You're doing it completely from scratch.
Why are we doing that? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you, actually, choux pastry. So these original profiteroles, they are derived. So normally they'd be considered like a French recipe, but it's actually an Italian chef that created the profiterole called Pantarelli. Oh. And the original profiterole was just choux pastry and just chocolate on top. So it's actually another French chef that came along and added the chantilly cream to the center of it, which she was called Marie Antoine.
It's kind of like it's a bit like an eclair, though, isn't it? It's kind of like a round eclair.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, they're all derivatives of each other. So eclairs, you like profiteroles. I mean, there's even like the croquembouche, which they make with the caramel and everything in it as well. So look, where I get to here, you mix. So profiterole then, so profit being rewards. So it's a French word, and roll being ball. So they all normally look for the same size.
Right.
As like a sprout. This really is like a workout, isn't it?
You're working up a sweat there anyway. You're getting your steps in tonight. You're earning your profiteroles. Give us a little look at the pastry and the progress there in the camera. So there you go. Right, okay.
If you look in here.
Yeah.
So when we keep mixing,
how do you know when to stop?
You can see now it's starting to come together. So look, when you see it come together like this, see the way it goes lovely and smooth, like this. Okay, and now you're ready.
Grand.
So basically, this goes into a piping bag. Oh my God, my arm is killing me.
Is there a machine you could use? Could you use a processor for it, or is there anything that would do the job for you?
You can put it into your, your stand mixer and add it in slowly if you want. That's a lot easier. Into a piping bag, like this. So we're just going to take in. I'll just take in a little bit.
It's fairly thin, actually, Adrian, isn't it? It's kind of creamy texture. Yeah.
It is a thin consistency. Now, this is my tip for you with a piping bag. Before you cut or anything, spin it.
Oh.
Okay? And the idea of this...
Making a cocktail.
The idea of this is that you remove...
Sorry, go on.
You remove any of the air pockets from that. And then what I'll do is I'll get my tray and I'll just show you. So I have a little bit of parchment paper. We just cut the nozzle and remove the parchment paper and just dot along the edges here first.
Oh, that's to hold it in place, is it?
Yeah, because otherwise it's a nightmare to pipe.
Okay.
So what we do then is you just pipe your little choux buns. Like so.
Oh.
Okay, and then I'll just show you the little trick. Okay, so I'll just do 6 to save time. And then we get a little bit of water on your finger and you just Literally press it down. Now, water's okay because water will separate from it, so don't be worried about using quite a bit of water on top.
Okay.
All you want to do is you want to smooth the surface so you get a nice, like, little ball consistency here.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it'd look like a little crusty poo.
Like the emoji.
Like the poo emoji.
Yeah.
And we're looking for about the size of a Brussels sprout, each one.
Size of a Brussels sprout, basically, into the oven, 190 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I would normally leave them in for about 20 minutes just to let them dry out. So you want, like, to remove all steam and everything, and then you get this. So you get these lovely little choux buns. And what I do then, so chantilly cream sounds very, very fancy. I think it always confuses absolutely everybody when you say chantilly cream. All it is cream whisked with sugar and vanilla. That's literally it. Okay, so don't let it confuse you. And we have just a little bit of the cream in the piping bag, and all we do is we pipe like this. So we just pipe into the center, like so. And then until you feel like you've
Did you put a hole in that?
It kind of gets heavy.
Did you put a hole?
Yeah, you pierce.
Pierce it, yeah.
Yeah, you pierce a little hole, just a little hole in the bottom once they come out of the oven. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. And then what we do is we just fill. Like so.
And the cream,
now,
do you know what you say about the cream? Is it normal cream and then is it vanilla essence that you put in, or?
Yeah, you could use vanilla essence. You can use fresh vanilla pod, just the seeds of it. You could use vanilla extract, which is just the extract of vanilla. I mean, you could leave it out and just use sugar and cream if you wanted something nice and quick, if you didn't have vanilla at all. Now, to finish them, this is just, I normally keep it at room temperature. Nutella at room temperature. Okay, and then we just get it, and we go, I mean, you can go as much as you want or as little as you want on there. Look at that. Swirl it. And I'm just going to show you how many I've made that I'm going to eat straight after this, okay?
We're just about running out of time, Adrian, so you're going to have to pop them. You look at him. He's already lashing into them, the dirty oh, my God.
Oh, yummy. Lovely.
Adrian,
there you go.
They look insane. I thought you might be doing something to the Nutella or making kind of a sauce or something like that, but no, just lash it straight out of the jar. And away you go.
Straight out of the jar. That's lovely, Adrian.
Very handy. Listen, man, enjoy those.
Thank you very much.
Got a long one on me now. Go on. Have a lovely weekend.
See you.
Adrian Martin, thanks, man.
All the best. Thank you.